tournament's top seed, Columbia College, and the number 3 seed, Williams Bapt. The Eagles advanced to the championship game following wins over Mission University and Hannibal LaGrange University. This is Williams Baptist's second appearance in the championship game. They're in search of their first tournament title. The Cougars have posted tournament wins over the University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy and Central Baptist College. They earned their spot in their conference record 16th AMC title game, where they're in search of their 11th tournament title since 1999. As members of the NAIA, the American Midwest Conference, and its member institutions, we're committed to promoting character development in athletics by embracing the standards of integrity, respect, responsibility, sportsmanship, and servant leadership on the field of play, in the classroom, and in our local communities. Our goal is to improve the culture of the sport, and with that in mind, we ask all players, coaches, officials, and especially spectators to help us by being positive role models before, during, and after today's game. Before we meet the starters, we ask that you please rise if you're able. Gentlemen, please remove your caps and enjoy our national anthem. It'll be performed today by Gary Collins.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Mr. Gary Collins. That will send a chill down your spine. I don't care who you are.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to this American Midwest Conference Championship game between the number 1 seeded Columbia College Cougars and the Williams Baptist Eagles out of Walnut Ridge, Arkansas. This is Ray Adams along with Kevin Carson bringing you the basketball game tonight from the W.E. Dow Fieldhouse on the campus of Mission University. We're excited to bring you this championship game, and with the starting lineups, here is Kevin Carson.
First, let's start with the number 3 seed, the Williams Baptist University Eagles. Number 1, Dion Wesson. He's a 6-foot sophomore from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Number 3, Amarion Wilson. He's a 5'11 senior from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Number 10, Benjamin Noonan. He's a 6-foot freshman from Lamar, Arkansas. 21, Jesse Washington, 6'2" senior from Jonesboro, Arkansas. And 32, Rico Quinton. He's a 6'10" senior from Dyersburg, Tennessee. Williams Baptist Eagles come in 22-5 on the season. They're 10-4 in the American Midwest Conference. Head coach Josh Austin is in his 15th season. the Columbia College Cougars. They're number 1 ranked seed in this tournament. And number 5, A.J. Walker, a 5'8" junior from St. Louis, Missouri. Number 12, Caleb Jones. He's a 6'2" senior from St. Louis. Number 15, Adam Sausil. He's a 6'4" junior from St. Louis, Missouri. Number 21, Jamil Goins. He's a 6'5" senior from St. Louis, Missouri. And number 32, Johnny Anderson. He's a 6'4" junior from Blytheville, Arkansas. The Cougars come in tonight with a 27-3 record. The head coach is Thomas Brock in his 7th season. That's the Columbia Cougars.
Kevin, this has got the makings of a potentially really good championship game. The Cougars come in from Columbia College as the number 1 ranked team. And these teams know each other. They played each other in conference play. It was a little bit of an upset that Williams was victorious yesterday over Hannibal LaGrange, which was the number 2 seed. But Hannibal played a great game, but Williams at the end just put on a blitz and ended up pulling away, winning 77-72. But they're here because they earned it, and they've earned a chance against the champions.
Yeah, I think one of the keys of this game will be how they start. Right, if Columbia gets out on top and can put some points up, then I think it's going to make it a lot more difficult. So the goal for Williams will be just to come out, play hard, and match them.
And the ball game is underway, and the opening tip, not surprisingly, was controlled by Rico Quinton, the 6'10" player. And Quinton is not just a tall man, he is a space eater. And Williams Baptist has the first opportunity. There was a collision, no foul called, and the turnover results. Out of the pack with the basketball is A.J. Walker. He gives it up to Anderson, who had an outstanding game on Saturday. Outside shot attempt is missed, the first of the game. And Rico Quinton, the 6'10" player, runs the floor almost like a guard, got the outlet pass and scored the first points of the game. A.J. Walker runs point for Columbia. Caleb Jones, backdoor cut, jumper on the way is missed by A.J. Walker. He doesn't usually miss that poorly. Back the other way, Williams with the basketball and the score. Jamal Goins. I had that as Jamal Goins scoring that field goal, and it's a 4-0 lead for Williams Baptist in the first minute and a half. An outside shot attempt is missed, and the ball is poked out of bounds. The field goal attempt was by Goins. Now check that, it was Caleb Jones. And battling for the rebound, it was knocked out of bounds, last touched by the Cougars. So Williams Baptist with the 4-0 lead have the basketball and a chance to go up by even more. 3-point field goal. Rico Quinton for 3 points. And the shocker about that, he's 6'10", and he has 5 of their 7 points. The Williams Baptist Eagles on top, 7-0 to start this game.
Yeah, we just said the key to Williams Baptist winning this game, or having hope of winning the game, is to come out strong and fast. And that's exactly what they've done. 7-0, 18-14 left in this half, so we're almost 2 minutes in. What an incredible deal. You're watching the 2026 American Midwest Conference Basketball Tournament on the AMC Network. Watch AMC.com, an official streaming partner of the Urban Edge Network.
All right, the number 1 seed and the defending champions, the Cougars of Columbia College. They're down by 7 and have yet to score. Anderson with the basketball crosses the timeline for Columbia. He hands off to Adam Sasale. Sasale takes it to the left hand, goes in among the trees, and he was intimidated, so he pops it outside. 3-point field goal. A.J. Walker with the first score for the Cougars. Nice ball movement by Columbia, and A.J. Walker finished with a three-pointer. Driving layup attempt, no good, but an offensive follow-up is good. Noonan, who had an outstanding game Saturday in the semifinal, just got an offensive rebound and put back. 9-3 is the score. Columbia with the ball, going inside. Shot attempt, no good. Rico Quinton pulls down the rebound, just snatches it. And the ball thrown out of bounds on a nice heads-up play by Jesse Washington, who got caught in the air, threw the ball off the leg of Johnny Anderson, so it will remain Williams basketball. They come into Rico. Quinton with the left hand, it's no good. Fighting for the rebound. They do call a held ball situation. Rico and Sasale tied it up, and the possession arrow will favor Columbia. Anderson's having a hard time getting it in with this defense. Sasale catches it just before the 5-second call. And now we're going to have a holding foul called in the backcourt. That's going to be flagged against the Williams Baptist player.
Yeah, Benjamin Noonan picks up his first personal. It's the first team foul.
9-3 the score. Williams Baptist on top by 6. We're a little more than 3 minutes deep into the contest. It's been a good game so far. And a whistle away from the ball. Oh, my. Noonan picks up his second foul. It was away from the activity, and he had an outstanding game Saturday, but he has 2 fouls now with just a little over 3 minutes into the game.
Yeah, so he was out trying to create some defense out here, and they called him. I'm not sure. I didn't catch the full thing. I only saw part of it. But we're not even 4 minutes in, and one of their best players with 2 fouls.
Inbounds play to A.J. Walker for Columbia. He blows around defensive coverage. Sasale comes inside, kicks it out. Walker tries to create. 8 on the shot clock. Good defense by Williams. And the ball is lost out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by Williams Baptist. I thought maybe it would be called off the Columbia player. 3 seconds on the shot clock. They've got to get it in and shoot it. Well, they do. Anderson gets a shot off. And, boy, a flurry of activity, and ended up with Williams controlling the basketball. Wow. That was too hard for me to talk about. High post with the basketball for Williams. They try to go inside to Rico Quinton. The ball was poked away. Nice defensive effort by Jesse Washington. Anderson with the ball out on top. 3-point effort, no good. Ooh, there's going to be a foul called on the rebound attempt. Jamel Goins was in there in rebounding position. They call the foul on Rico Quinton. So the big man at 6'10" goes out of the game with his first personal foul. And that should be the 3rd team foul against Williams. Columbia with the basketball, down by 6. The buzzer sounds. They're checking something. Official may have made sure that the possession arrow was pointed in the right direction. Sasale backs down, gets it out on top to Boyer, a newcomer to the lineup. Sasale, 3-point field goal. 9-6. Shot attempt outside is good. Dion Wesson just stopped on a dime A.J. Walker fell back off his defense, and he popped a three. A.J. Walker, or Dion Wesson with the field goal. He's a player. Walker brings it on the near side. Shot inside. They count the basket, call a foul. Goins scores and was fouled in the act.
That's against Chris Theodore. That's his first personal, and it's the team 4. 4-0 on the foul count.
Yes, Kevin points out it's 4 fouls for Williams Baptist. Columbia is yet to commit a foul. And by virtue of that three-point play the old-fashioned way, we've got a 12-9 score. Williams is still ahead after starting out on a 7-0 run. Right now they're up by 3. They have the basketball. Wesson hands off to Wilson. Amarion Wilson inside. Nice driving layup attempt, but it's no good. Missed by Kylan Kelly. He got in deep, but he could not score. A.J. Walker comes down with the basketball. Boyer touches it. Hands off. Boyer gets it out on the far side. Now inside pass. Backdoor cut by Boyer. He's stripped of the basketball. But Jamor Goins in the right place, right time, ended up with the loose ball and an easy score. And it's 12-11. And now fumbling the ball out of bounds is Amarion Wilson. A rare turnover. And we've got a timeout on the floor with the score. Williams Baptist 12, Columbia College 11. Turned into a nice ball game, Kevin. And you just said Williams Baptist has to take care of the ball. They cannot have a bunch of unforced errors, and that just happened. They turned the ball over.
Yeah, it's a one-point game, and then they turn it over. Gives them an opportunity to go ahead. And, of course, these men's games can be games of runs for sure. But you don't want to give Columbia any room at all because with their both tall players and the fact that their record is incredible, you don't want to let them get used to this for sure.
The NAIA reminds you that college sports do more than thrill and inspire us. They help prepare today's student athletes to be tomorrow's community leaders by teaching valuable skills like integrity, respect, responsibility, sportsmanship, and servant leadership. Building character beyond the game. The American Midwest Conference. We're in the championship game, and Williams Baptist College out of Walnut Ridge, Arkansas, leading in the championship. 14-16 to go in the first half. It's 12-11. Columbia College with the basketball and a chance to take the lead if they can convert this time down the floor. Walker gives it up to Sasale. Back to A.J. Walker. He goes inside, out on top. Faking a shot was Marcellus Phillips, a newcomer to the lineup. Max Rieger was the player of the game the other day. Rieger pulls up and shoots, but it's too soft. Pulling down the rebound and going the length of the floor, up and in. Rebound and basket to Amarion Wilson for Williams Baptist. He got it at one end, went the entire length of the floor, and laid it up and in over Boyer, the big man, and scored. 14-11. Williams has led since the opening score. Sasale takes it down low to Boyer. Out beyond the line to Rieger. He gives it up to A.J. Walker. Shot clock at 4. Ball locked away. They reset the shot clock. I'm not sure that they should have. And a foul is called against Williams Baptist. What happened, Kevin, the ball pinballed around and the shot clock had gone down to 4, and then no control change. It came back to Columbia College, and then they were able to, because there was a reset on the shot clock, and the officials are huddling. I'm not sure that they shouldn't have called a shot clock violation, which would have erased the foul that was called. They're going to huddle and look at the replay to see what happened there. And so the coach from Williams Bapt is pleading his case. He may have actually called a timeout for this review. If they reverse it, then he keeps his timeout. If he loses the replay, then the coach for Williams will be charged the timeout.
So that foul, if there is one, is on Jesse Washington, which would be his first one. And it's 5 team fouls, right, to 0 the other direction. 14-11 just to reset our game. 13:05 left in the first. Really, Williams is playing lights out. This is better than I anticipated. And they're both with the ball movement as well as just guys getting under the basket. Yeah, just incredible what we're seeing. NAIA is the right way to play. When we play the right way, everyone rises. Because the right way isn't just about rules of the game, it's about respect for the game and the culture it fosters. The NAIA takes the student part of the student athlete seriously, balancing growth of the whole person with athletic achievement, because that's the right way to play. On the field, in the classroom, and within the community, the NAIA, college athletics the way it was meant to be.
So they did not reverse the call. It was a 5th foul against Williams Baptist, and A.J. Walker will inbound the ball for Columbia. Sasale on a design play. Walker with a 3-pointer, and we're tied at 14. Nice ball movement. That was a design play to get Walker wide open beyond the arc. And we're tied at 14 after Williams Baptist started the game with a 7-0 start run. Back at the Williams end of the floor now. Kylan Kelly tries to drive inside. Amarion Wilson, crossover dribble. He goes inside and up and in. What a nice basket by Jamarion Wilson in among the trees. And he's able to put Williams back up on top, 16-14. Sasale loses the basketball, but they say it was last touched by Kylan Kelly.
Defense is just stifling. It's amazing to watch Williams Baptist. They are just all over the court.
Inbounds play executed to Columbia. A shot from 3-point range. It's up and good. Max Rieger with the 3, and it's the first lead of the game for Columbia. They lead 17-16. What a beautiful pass. Boy, what a wraparound pass by Dion Wesson. And he got it down low to Chris Theodore, who missed the layup, but the foul was called against Columbia. That's their first team foul.
Yeah, Johnny Anderson picks up that foul. As you said, his first, team first. It's 11:59. They've gone 8 minutes with no fouls.
The shot by Chris Theodore is in, and so another free throw opportunity. We're tied at 17. Jace Eskew comes in, seeing action for the first time for Columbia. He's a nice player. Next shot is also good. 2 for 2 for Chris Theodore at the free throw line. And Williams Baptist gets the lead again. Inbounds play executed. Caleb Jones, they try to trap him in the corner. And the ball is lost out of bounds as Caleb Jones fired the ball into the corner. Marcellus Phillips kind of fumbled it, tried to dribble it, and dribbled it on the boundary line. So leading by 1, 18-17, Williams Baptist with the ball and a chance to take the lead even more. Nice internal pass. The shot was rejected out of bounds. A pretty decisive swat of the basketball by Marcellus Phillips, but it will remain Williams basketball. 15 on the shot clock. 11:37 to go in the first half of play. 18-17, Williams with the 1-point lead. A shot inside is no good. Rebound gathered in by Jace Eskew, who just checked into the game. Rieger, they're going to call him for an offensive charge. Wow. Oh, they must have called Marcellus Phillips with a moving screen, because that foul could not have been on Rieger.
No, it was a moving screen, and that's his first person, his second team foul. Yeah.
Williams Baptist has the ball again. Out on top with it is playmaking guard Dion Wesson. He hounds off between the circles to Jesse Washington. Washington spins to the basket, and he's fouled in the act of shooting. There were objections to the call, but I thought it was pretty clear that Caleb Jones did not go vertical on that, moved into the foul. So Jesse Washington to the free throw line. He'll shoot two. 11:07 to go in the first half. First shot up and no good off the heel of the iron. 18-17, Williams Baptist with the 1-point advantage. Trying to make it two right here is Jesse Washington, and he does. All right, coming back into the lineup for Williams Baptist, Amarion Wilson, the starter. And again, they've got fresh legs on there, and they're playing tenacious defense. Rieger with the basketball in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline. Hands off to a teammate. Back to the near side with the basketball. Columbia throws it away. That was a mistake by Caleb Jones. Wesson steals the ball and goes the length of the floor for 2 points. Back to a 4-point advantage for Williams Baptist. Eskew out on top, perimeter passing. Rieger touches it, tries to drive inside, jump stop, kisses it off the glass, no good. Snatching the rebounds, Williams Baptist. We go the other way. On the near side with the basketball for Williams is Amarion Wilson. He loves to drive baseline. Pulls up on a three. No good. Rebound, though. Williams Baptist ends up getting it on a hustle play by Jesse Washington. 21-17, Williams with the lead of 4 points. The clock melts under 10 to go in the first half. 4 on the shot clock. Forcing up the shot, it's no good. Missed by Amarion Wilson, and the rebound to Columbia College. Caleb Jones tries to create, almost threw it away. Jace Eskew ran it down. On top to Rieger, back to Eskew. His shot from 3-point range won't go. Anderson with the offensive rebound and put back. Johnny Anderson crashing the boards, got the offensive rebound and put back for 2 points. 21-19. Williams with the basketball. The clock is now under 9 minutes to go. A long three ball on the way, no good. The miss by Jesse Washington from outside. The rebound by Jamel Goins. And Columbia has the ball and a chance to tie or go ahead. Eskew hands off to Rieger. Max Rieger on the near side. Wide open from the top of the key, a three ball, it's good. Jamil Goins for three. And Columbia takes a 1-point lead. They've only led for a few seconds in the game, but they're up now 22-21. 8:15 to go in the first half. Quinton with the basketball. And a traveling violation. Rico Quinton fired the ball out on top to Dion Wesson, and they called him for shuffling his feet before he put the ball on the ground. We've got a timeout with the score, Columbia 22, Williams Baptist 21, 8:06 to go in the first half.
AMC on the go. Fans, whether you are traveling to follow the team for vacation or business, save up to 50% on hotels through AMC on the go, powered by Priceline. That's AMConthego.com, where you can save at more than 2,000 properties worldwide. AMConthego.com, powered by Priceline, your go-to travel site. Champion has a ring to it. Herff Jones is the official championship partner of the American Midwest Conference. Every season has a story. Let Herff Jones help celebrate yours with an official championship ring. Visit champsforever.com to get started.
Kevin, we're going to crown a champion here in just a little while because we are in the championship game of the American Midwest Conference Tournament. This NAIA tournament is going to decide this conference's winner, and those championship rings will be available to the champs. All right, leading now by 1 point, Columbia College with the basketball. A.J. Walker shakes his defender. Under 8 to play in the first half now, 22-21. A.J. Walker bumped, got knocked off balance deep in the corner to Eskew. Check that, it's a sail. The ball blocked and intercepted by Rico Quinton, the big man with the block. The length of the floor, no good. Oh, good call by the official. Sasale had stepped out of bounds because he got knocked out of bounds. He caught the ball jumping back in, and he hadn't established himself on the court, so it's an out-of-bounds call off of Sasale. Inbounds play for Williams Baptist. They're down by 1. Wesson with the fall-away jumper. What a nice shot, but it wouldn't fall for him. Rebound to Jamel Goins. We go the other way. A.J. Walker goes inside, gives the ball up. Run down by Sasale rather than thrown out of bounds. Walker was open for a moment. Pulls up inside with the left hand. No good. Still fighting for the rebound. They're going to say it hit the boundary line. And Jamel Goins is down, holding his ankle. I think he actually may have fallen on his own teammate.
Yeah, the two of them down on the ground wrestling each other. I think it was A.J. Walker. And he gets up limping. Yep, he's going to run it off. I didn't see what Coach Austin is so upset about. I didn't catch what was happening. But he's upset. Williams' coach is upset about something.
Well, it did work out to their advantage. Yeah. I mean, the ball clearly was out of bounds off of Columbia, so he couldn't be complaining about that. Still down now by 1. 6 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the first stanza. Both these teams way below their per-game average. They're going to say it was last touched as the ball got knocked up in the air. They're going to have a ball out of bounds by Jesse Washington. And Washington, when he pointed at him and pointed the possession, Washington didn't complain, so he must have been the last one to touch it. Anderson with the ball, brings it on the near side. They bounce the ball in the middle. It's loose. Coming out of the pack with the basketball, steal and basket, Amarion Wilson. Boy, what a fast play that was. He gets credit for the steal and the basket. Amarion Wilson, that's the second time he's done that, gone coast to coast. 23-22, Williams with the lead. They try to go inside, and it's intercepted by Jesse Washington. A drive inside. They called a charging foul, and it was against, was it against Amarion Wilson on that drive?
It was. Yeah, he just played it.
Somebody was moving if he got hit. It was not a set play.
No, and he just, it wasn't at all. He just played it up big, and he drew the foul. Wow.
Back to action. Columbia has the basketball. Under 6 to play in the first half. Williams Baptist with the 23-22 lead. A.J. Walker kicks in the corner to Saseo. Anderson with a long three. It's good. Fouled in the act. A chance for a 4-point play. Johnny Anderson with the three. And who was the foul on, Kevin?
Jesse Washington picks up his second personal. Clearly he touched him after it was over.
So a rare chance for a 4-point play. We've already seen 3 of these in the tournament. This could be the 4th. Anderson puts it up and in. 4-point play for Johnny Anderson. And Columbia College has taken their largest lead of the half at 3 points, 26-23. 5.5 to go in the first half. Chris with the basketball. Chris Theodore. And a foul was called against one of the Columbia College players.
Yeah, Adam Cicelli gets his first foul, and it's the 4th team foul.
So Williams Baptist will trigger the inbounds play on the far side. And it will be Amarion Wilson who will trigger the inbounds play to Chris Theodore. Right back to Wilson. Wilson tries to create. They get on him. He's backing down A.J. Walker. Turnaround jumper. Yeah, there was contact there, but it was initiated by the shooter. So it's going to earn a trip to the free throw line for Amarion Wilson.
Yeah, A.J. Walker picks up his first personal. It's a 5th team foul. But he was in him, right? But he certainly helped sell it.
Free throw on the way and good. Amarion Wilson. Each night that I've seen Williams Baptist play, it's somebody else that steps up to be a real force. And tonight so far, it's been Amarion Wilson. He makes both free throws. It's a 26-25 Columbia lead, and they have the basketball. A.J. Walker brings the ball across the timeline. Hands off to Saseo. Top of the key. Perimeter passing. Shot from 3-point range. It's good for Max Rieger. And now it's a 29-25 Columbia lead. They're up by 4. Williams Baptist. Chris Theodore picks it up. Gives it out to Wilson out on top. Amarion goes inside. Tries to get it off. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Still no good. Knocked around. Finally Columbia comes around. Comes down with the loose ball. Rieger crosses the timeline. Gives it up to A.J. Walker. Up by 4, Columbia. Walker shakes his defender, fires up a 3-ball, no good. Saseo comes out and gets the rebound. Anderson inside to Saseo, perimeter passing. Nice ball movement. Rieger with a 3. It's good. Max Rieger. Boy, Kevin, that was impressive ball movement, and it got Rieger to the top of the key, just enough room to hit another 3. That's 2 trips in a row. Max Rieger has scored.
Yeah, he's feeling it for sure. You can see it. It's 32-25. The Columbia Cougars up by 7. 4:08 left in this first half. Just really exciting game to watch at this point in terms of both athleticism and sportsmanship. Speaking of, the NAIA Champions of Character is more than just a program. It's a commitment to values that inspire greatness on and off the field with integrity, respect, responsibility, sportsmanship, and servant leadership at the core. We're shaping student athletes, coaches, and fans to lead with purpose. It's a movement that goes beyond the sport, creating a culture of character that lasts a lifetime. Champions of Character, building character beyond the game.
Kevin, you remember this, but Williams Baptist came out and scored 7 unanswered points, and now we're this far into the game with only 4 minutes left in the first half, and it's Columbia that's ahead by 7. So it's been a 14-point flip, and Very impressive play on both sides.
No doubt. So Williams will have the ball here. The coach is still talking, but we'll see what happens. Williams has gotten good looks. They've just not gone through in the last minute, but it's still very competitive.
And both teams playing really good defense. Right. Wilson brings the ball across, and he's picked. What a nice play by Rieger. Max Rieger with the steal and basket. Wow. He just waited till Amarion Wilson turned his head, and he just picked him and went in for the layup. 34-25. It's a 9-point Columbia lead. And the ball is stolen by Goins. He just snatched the ball out of the air. They were trying to force it in to the big man, Rico Quinton. Rieger with the hot hand gives it up to Anderson. Sasale. And they call a blocking foul. Again, trying to play aggressive defense. The Williams Baptist player called for a blocking foul.
I think that's against Jesse Washington. That's the third foul on him, 8th team foul.
And we'll have a 1-and-1 opportunity. So Chris Theodore comes in the game for Williams Baptist. Sasale at the free throw line. It's up, he earns the bonus. And we have a 10-point differential in favoring Columbia College. Another chance for Adam Sasale. It's up and good. 36-25 with 3:22 to go in the first half. Columbia down by 7 to start the game has put on the Jets and taken the lead. Wesson with the 3 shot, no good. Ball bounced off the backboard, picked up. Nice job by Caleb Jones to control the backboard. Another shot from 3-point range, missed this time by Max Rieger. Williams Baptist pulls down the rebound. We go the other way. Crossover dribble by Wesson. He reverse layup. It's a good. What a nice play by Wesson. Wow, what a first step. An important score, too, because they'd gone on a little bit of a drought.
Yeah, that ends a 12-2 run.
A 12-2 run, yes, thank you. Sasale out on top, perimeter passing. They get on Max Rieger really fast. Caleb Jones gets 2 defenders in the air and is fouled in the act of shooting. Boy, that was impressive the way he got 2 defenders to jump past him and just missed the shot but was fouled.
So that's against number 5, Devonta Tucker. Pardon me. That's his first foul. It's the 9th team foul.
At the free throw line, shooting 2 is Caleb Jones. First one, wow. Hit every bit of iron, but got the shooter's roll. Rieger goes to the bench to high fives all around. Caleb Jones with another shot. If he can convert, it'll be a 10-point lead. And he does. Check that, it's a 38-27 lead. It's back up to 11 points for Columbia. Williams Baptist played a really good game, but they find themselves on the deficit end of this score. Wesson with a 3-point shot. Looked good, wouldn't fall for him. Rico Quinton gets the rebound. They reset their look. Even further out, shot is again missed by Wesson, and the rebound this time comes down to Columbia. 1:50 to go in the first half. A.J. Walker, crossover dribble, gives it up to Sasale. Anderson with the long 3, hits the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, tipped up. 3 chances, up and good. Jamel Goins was not going to be denied. He made 3 offensive rebounds, mostly off his own misses, and then scores. 40-27, the largest lead of the half for Columbia. Williams Baptist shot from outside. Looked good, but it didn't go down. Jump stop and a foul called. Wow. What a play against Caleb Jones, who went the length of the floor and was fouled.
Yeah, and I think that foul is going to be called on Brennan Noonan, and if it is, Benjamin Noonan, if it is, that's his third personal. Wow. They're talking through. He just came in because they pulled him out with the, remember he had those first 2 early fouls. And now they're going to check it.
1:05 remaining in the first half. It stands right now, Columbia College 40, Williams Baptist 27. They're reviewing something on the score. They did call the foul on Noonan. I don't know if they're checking the score. Well, I'm not sure they'll reverse. I'm not sure they'll reverse the foul call. But I tell you what, Noonan picks up his third personal foul, and he was the player of the game in Saturday's game, and had a great outing. But what a disappointment that he saw limited minutes here in this game.
Yeah, he's only seen about 3 minutes worth of play. 2 quick fouls, he had to sit down.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that Williams Baptist is stuck this close with him on the bench is amazing, but that's certainly not what the coach was hoping for. Do you think that they're looking to see if it was an intentional foul? I didn't think it was. It didn't look like that to me.
Yeah, I didn't see anything that was in the area of the head, like it was anything flagrant. I thought maybe they were wondering about resetting the time on the clock. They're stepping out. The officials are stepping out away from the monitor now to talk over the decision. We'll find out maybe in a minute what's going on.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. The one guy came up holding his lip. We're waiting for the announcement.
That common foul on number 10, Benjamin Noonan, has been upgraded to a flagrant 1.
Yeah, they've called it a flagrant 1 foul. It surprises me. Yeah.
Although Caleb Jones was down here with a towel on his lip because he was bleeding. Now my question is, he was called for the common foul, but it's not a technical, so it's not going to also count as a personal foul, or he'll have 4. So at the free throw line is Caleb Jones. He'll shoot 2, and then Columbia will get the ball. He does miss the first. So Jones with another opportunity. There are a lot of Williams Baptist fans here. And he missed them both. He did get hit in the face. Maybe it's a concussion. All right. So we'll get back to action with 1:05 remaining in the half. 40-27, Columbia with a 13-point lead, the biggest of the game. And Columbia will have the basketball. Jamel Goins will trigger the inbounds play to Anderson. Sasale in the corner. A.J. Walker inside. Shot attempt, no good. Another off the glass rebound and put back by Jamel Goins. That was an offensive rebound like we saw him do twice already. Oh, the ball almost stolen by Caleb Jones, but a foul called.
That's a foul on number 12, Caleb Jones. That's his second personal. It's his 16th foul. 44.7 seconds left in this half.
Columbia leads 42-27, the largest lead of the game. Jumper from 15 feet off the glass. It's good. Wilson scores with the 15-foot jumper. A.J. Walker brings the ball across the timeline to Anderson. Sasale reverses the ball. Out on top. 17 on the shot clock. Max Rieger brings it out. Coach is trying to get him to run the clock all the way down. 8 on the shot clock now. Max Rieger works around a pick in the corner to Sasale. His shot is no good, but the ball comes way out. 1 second left. Rieger at the buzzer, no good. And we go to halftime. Columbia College Cougars 42, Williams Baptist Eagles 29. Very entertaining first half of basketball, and the Cougars end up coming back and taking a good lead at half.
Yeah, so in the last 5 minutes of that half, it's an 18-4 run for the Cougars. At the 5:42 mark, the Williams Baptist was ahead by 1, and so then we got a 42-29. It's pretty wild, but what entertaining ball! I mean, both teams fun to watch.
Very fast, good position, good defenses, and you're right. It is an entertaining ball game, and we're looking forward to being able to look at some of the first half stats, percentages, things like that. But we're going to take a little bit of a breather, so you can take a breather too, and then we'll come back here in a little while and recap the first half. This much you need to know: Columbia College leads at halftime 42-29 over Williams Baptist. So a 13-point halftime lead for the Cougars of Columbia College, the defending champions in the American Midwest Conference. And they're halfway to repeating as the champions. For Kevin Carson, this is Ray Adams. We'll be back in just a little while and recap the first half in its entirety.
Warm evening outside. Summer t-shirt and feel good. $20 for the regular size, $22 for the yogurt size. They'll accept all major credit cards. Get your 2026 AMC tournament t-shirts now.
Welcome back to the American Midwest Conference Regional Championship game. This is Kevin Carson alongside Ray Adams. We're at the W. Dow Fieldhouse on the campus of Mission University in Springfield, Missouri, where tonight Williams Bapt from Walnut Ridge, Arkansas, is in the heat of a battle with Columbia College Cougars. They come in as the number 1 seed, Columbia does, with a 27-3 record. They had just an excellent first half. Leading scores of the first half for Williams Bapt, 10 points, Amarion Wilson, 7 points for Dion Wesson. For the Columbia Cougars, 2 players with 6 points each, Johnny Anderson, starter, and A.J. Walker, who's a starter. 11 points for Max Rieger, who came off the bench. He's 3 for 4 from behind the arc. And with 12 points, Jamil Goins, he is 12 points for him. That gives them, in terms of rebound, it's about even. They're shooting just over 43% on the game. We're back to action here. Williams starts with the ball first with a wild shot off the edge, and Cougars pick up the rebound. So Cougars make their way down the floor. They're doing a cross-court passes. They're setting something up on the edge. And they miss the ball. Got players all over the floor.
Just underway in the second half, and we have the first foul of the second half. A.J. Walker flagged for the violation.
Yeah, that's his second personal. It's the first team foul this half. We're just under a minute in, 42-29.
Columbia College with the lead of 13 points. Wilson with the basketball. Amarion Wilson looks to go inside and does, but then comes back out to him. Wilson with the jumper on the way, no good. Weak side rebound gathered in by Jamel Goins, who's had a great game. Wow, what a first step. And a 3-point field goal to Max Adams Sasale. 3-point field goal. Wesson speeds down the court. It's up to a 16-point lead for Columbia. Ball inside. There's going to be thought maybe a foul was going to be called. And it was a ball out of bounds, last touch by Columbia. So with 20 on the shot clock, it will remain Williams Bapt basketball. 45-29. Inbounds play executed to Wesson. Dion Wesson, first step, big time play. Fall away jumper. Oh, they're going to call a foul, and he makes the basket. Wesson with a Euro type step. Basket counts. Foul on Goins.
Yeah, it's his first personal. It's the second team foul. About a minute and a half into the second half, 45-31. They're bringing 10 in.
Benjamin Noonan, who was a starter in the first half, has only seen, about 4 minutes because of foul trouble. But he's a force. So 3-point play the old-fashioned way for Dion Wesson. They need every point. Inbounds play comes to Sasale. Gets it ahead to Johnny Anderson, who now gets it to playmaking guard A.J. Walker. Walker to Sasale. His fall-away jumper in the paint. No good. Fighting for the rebound. There's Noonan. Comes out of the pack with the ball. Spins to the basket. His shot won't fall, however. We go the other way now with Columbia with the ball. And trying a similar play was Caleb Jones. He spun 360 and just lost the ball right out of bounds. 45-32, 13-point lead for the Cougars. Long three on the way, no good, missed by Rico Quinton, the 6'10 player from Williams Baptist. The long rebound comes into Columbia. Anderson, beautiful pass. Wow, what a shot by Goins. And A.J. Walker just fired a shot. Give him the assist. And give the field goal to Goins. Nice entry pass. There's a foul called before the basket. They call the foul on Walker.
Yeah, so A.J. Walker picks up his third team foul. 47-32, 17:33 left in the game. Columbia on top.
So A.J. Walker picking up 2 fouls this half. And a foul shot from outside, no good. Rebound to Anderson. Johnny Anderson puts his body in a lot of times just exactly the right spot. Certainly did there. Reverse the passing. Saseo goes inside. Hands it off to Walker, or Caleb. Caleb Jones with the shot. He was fouled. They call it on, wow, Benjamin Noonan picks up his 4th foul. And again, just one of the stars of the show for Williams, and he's going to go out of the game with 4 fouls, I think. Shot on the way, up and good. Caleb Jones at the free throw line. One more coming for Jones, the senior from St. Louis. It's on its way and good. 49-32. 17-point lead for Columbia. And Kevin, you just kind of get the feeling that Williams Baptist is not that far down. And every time you turn around, the score's getting bigger. Now they turn the ball over. Columbia pushes it down the floor. Walker with a 3-pointer. It's good. A.J. Walker for 3. 20-point Columbia win. They're ahead by 20. 52-32. Shot by Weston in the corner. It's good. Check that. It was Jesse Washington that got in the corner. They delivered him the basketball, and he hits a rare 3. But Williams has struggled from beyond the arc, but that was a pretty shot. 52-35, our present score. Columbia in control.
Champion has a ring to it. Herff Jones is the official championship partner of the American Midwest Conference. Every season has a story. Let Herff Jones help celebrate yours with an official championship ring. Visit champsforever.com to get started. AMC on the go. Fans, whether you're traveling to follow the team for a vacation or business, save up to 50% on hotels through AMC on the go, powered by Priceline. That's amconthego.com, where you can save at more than 2,000 properties worldwide. amconthego.com, powered by Priceline, your go-to travel site.
Kevin, any observations before we get this last 16 minutes and 31 seconds underway?
Well, I think Williams seems to be pulling the trigger offensively quick instead of letting the play develop. I think they're trying some of the outside shots, and I'm sure the coach isn't drawing it up. And some of them they've just been open, so they took it. But they're not going. That's a problem.
Columbia with the lead and the basketball. Max Rieger, they try to trap him, but he crosses the line to Adam Saseo. Saseo running a little bit of clock, trying to create. Skip pass. Rieger's open from 3 range. It's no good. Goins with another offensive rebound. And then he throws it away. Nice job by Dion Wesson to intercept the pass. Now Wesson trying to create. Brings it out on top to Wilson. They go inside. There's going to be a holding foul called before the pass. Goins called for the personal.
Yeah, that's his second personal. Goins, second personal foul, the 4th team foul.
Quinton with the 2 points. The 6'10 player got inside, received the bounce pass right in the paint with the left hand, an easy score. 5-0 run now for Williams, trying to climb back into this one. And they throw the ball away, Columbia does. And so 52-37, our present score, still a 15-point lead for Columbia. Wesson drives inside. Held ball situation. That was the right call. Wow. Max Rieger just got a hand as well. Wesson went right by him. He just grabbed the ball and they both held it. And what a nice play by Max Rieger, forcing the turnover. The possession arrow does favor the direction of Columbia. A.J. Walker ahead to Anderson. Crosses the timeline. Down low to Goins. Walker brings it on the near side. Goins is open from three. Looked good from our angle, but it didn't go down. Rebound to Kylan Kelly. Williams Baptist with the ball. Wesson out on top. They go inside to Quinton. Shot is no good. A whistle sounds, though. And there's a foul called. They're going to call a foul on Saseo this time.
Yep, that's his second personal foul. That's the sixth team, I think. But, okay, 5-15 foul, and we have a timeout on the floor. You're watching the 2026 America Midwest Conference basketball tournament on the AMC Network Watch. Watch AMC.com, an official streaming partner of Urban Edge Network. It's 14:56 left in this ball game. This is the championship of the American Midwest Conference. We're going to have a winner tonight and a champion. It's 52-37 now. The Williams has led by as many as 11 points early in the game. Let me check that, 7 points. And now, since about really the 6-minute mark of the first half, the Cougars have just taken over. And they're playing well offensively and defensively. It's athletic game. It's a fun game to watch. Both teams are playing well in terms of athleticism and energy. But, boy, Williams is just having a hard time getting them in the offensive back.
The Cougars have led by as many as 20 points. Right now it's a 52-37 score, so a 15-point lead. But Williams trying to get a couple more here at the free throw line with Rico Quinton at the stripe. First shot is soft off the front of the iron, no good for the senior from Dyersburg, Tennessee. 6'10 player, but he's not just a tall guy. He is what we used to call a space eater, and he misses both free throws. Saseo pulls down the rebound. So golden opportunity missed for Williams to close the gap a couple points. They don't do it. Rieger with the basketball on the far side. A.J. Walker brings it to the top of the key. They hand off to Goins. Anderson, shot clock at 10. Max Rieger gets the ball. And it's going to be fumbled out of bounds. He claimed it was touched by the Williams Baptist player, but the official didn't see it that way, so it doesn't matter. Wilson streaks down the floor, then lets his teammates catch up for the half-court look. Hand off to Noonan. To Wilson. Back into Quinton. Nice inside pass. Up and good. Field goal to Kylan Kelly. That was really a nice play, inside passing, and 2 points for Williams. They're down by 13 now. So a 7-0 run, really. Oh, and a reaching foul is called. They're going to call the foul on Wilson, Kevin.
Yeah, that's the second foul by Wilson. It's the second team foul. And he did move into him with his body. I don't know if he actually got him with his hand, but he certainly got it. He got him with his shoulder.
Saseo triggers the inbounds play to A.J. Walker for Columbia. Saseo with the basketball on the far side. Backs his man down, hounds off to Goins, and a foul called against one of the Williams Baptist players. They call the foul on Kelly. First personal foul on Kylan Kelly. A.J. Walker will trigger the inbounds play. Does out to Goins. Nobody was there, but Goins knew where it was going. 52-39. Walker with the shot. It's no good. And a foul's going to be called. They called that on A.J. Walker. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I think they were both trying to get the ball, and he said AJ impeded the progress, so wrapped him up. That's his fourth personal, right? And it's the 16, yeah.
So the starting and playmaking guard, shot inside by Quinton, will not fall. Boy, that was a chippy for him, and it hung on the iron and fell off. Max Rieger, his shot is blocked, but a foul is called. Wow.
Number 32, Rico Quinton.
He had a lot of ball there, but Rico Quinton called for the personal foul. Did you see it, Kevin?
Yeah, I couldn't tell that. I couldn't see how much body he had. It's his second personal foul, 14 foul.
Max Rieger at the free throw line. The Cougars have been stuck here at 52 for a little while. Well, Rieger fixes that. Max Rieger gets his first free throw. Have another chance. 13-11 to go in this championship game. High arcing shot, it's good. 2 for 2 for Max Rieger. 54-39, back up to a 15-point lead for Columbia College. Williams with the basketball. Quinton, three-point shot on the way is no good. Missed by Jesse Washington. Looked like a good trajectory. It just wouldn't fall for him. And the rebound to Goins. Now a foul called. Wow. The foul was on Wesson. And he sent Max Rieger skidding across the floor. It could take 5 minutes to clean up this wet spot.
Yeah, it was a pretty good foul act. I mean, he was going for the steal, and it was a pretty good job. Athletic move.
Inbounds play executed to Max Rieger. He gives it to Saseo on the far side. Saseo, tried to work it into Boyer, but it was intercepted by Wilson. Now it's Wilson that's sliding on the floor. Oh, I thought that would be out of bounds, but it wasn't. Wesson with the basketball. Jumper from 15, it's good. Dion Wesson for 2. Comes into Rieger. 54-41 at the 12-15 mark, a 13-point lead for Columbia. Into Goins, he goes in the paint, misses the chip shot. Rebound gathered in by Williams. They come running back. 3-point shot by Wilson. It's no good. Boyer gets the rebound. 1 and out for Williams. Couple good looks. If they had converted, it would be a whole different ball game. But now it's a layup missed by Columbia. And a foul is called. And did you see? Oh, Boyer called for the personal.
It's his 7th team foul. And I think we have a timeout on the clock, timeout on the floor as well. 54-41, 11:46 left in the ball game. The NAIA, the right way to play. When we play the right way, everyone rises, because the right way isn't just about the rules of the game. It's about respect for the game and the culture it fosters. I thought it was a timeout, so the teams, but it's not a timeout. So I'll stop reading that.
Well, the officials got together and said, did anybody call a timeout? No. And so they said, because we were walking to the other end of the floor for a 1-and-1 opportunity. So with 11:46 remaining in the game, the Williams Baptist team will be in the bonus situation the rest of the game. Rico Quinton in the 1-and-1. He misses the front end. Offensive rebound to Williams Baptist. Big time rebound for Jesse Washington. Wilson again tries to go in to Rico Quinton. He kicks it out. Now back into Quinton. And Boyer's going to be flagged for the personal. Wow.
Yeah, that's his second personal in about 30 seconds here, maybe less. And so it's up again for another 1-and-1, 8th team foul.
Rico missed 2 free throws a moment ago, but got the offensive rebound. This time he makes one, and he earns the bonus. A 12-point differential is about as close as Williams has been in a long time. Make it 11. 54-43. And now this is a spurt where Columbia College has been having a hard time getting some of those easy baskets to fall. And Williams is capitalizing, making a run.
2 points in the last 5 minutes.
Only 2 points in the last 5 minutes. Those were both free throws by Max Rieger. Saseo with the basketball. 15 on the shot clock. 11:15 on the game clock. What a quick move and basket by Jones. Caleb Jones just blew around his defender and beat the big man, Quinton Rico. Out on top, a 3 ball. Shot won't go. Nice rebound by Goins, but then there was a foul called in the backcourt, maybe an ill-advised foul against one of the players from Williams Baptist, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kylan Kelly picks up his second personal foul. It's a 16 foul. We're almost at the halfway mark, 56-43.
And there's going to be a lot of free throws, I think, this last 10-40 because both teams will be in the bonus from here on out. Outside shot attempt, it's good. 3-point field goal for Marcellus Phillips. He just came in off the bench a moment ago. Wesson tries to respond with 3. No good. Oh, and another foul as Kylan Kelly went after the rebound and collided with Max Rieger.
Yeah, so that's the third personal on Kelly, and it's the 17th foul. As you said, it's going to be a 1-and-1 down on the other end for the Cougars.
I thought it was Max Rieger who got fouled, but they say it's Saseo. And so he will go to the line. Adam Saseo. Shot on the way and good. He earns the bonus shot. Kevin, Williams Baptist got within 11, and just in almost the blink of an eye, it's back up to 13. The second shot, though, was missed by Saseo. Right now, though, it's a 17-point lead, but a foul called, and this is going to come down to free throws, and who can make the most. The personal foul called against Columbia College.
Yeah, Max Rieger picks up his first personal. It's the 9th team foul, 1-and-1 opportunity for the Eagles.
And Wesson will shoot 1-and-1. It was a shooting foul, so he gets 2, but it'll be double bonus for Williams Baptist the last 10 minutes and 15 seconds of this game. So there could be a lot of free throws yet before this is over. Next shot is good, so 1 of 2 for Wesson. Rieger gets the inbounds pass. Anderson fires it down. And a slam dunk by Caleb Jones. He just took off and hammered it. Wow. 3-point shot. It's good for Wesson at the other end of the floor. Jones are ahead to Anderson. Alley-oop type pass. Anderson gets his own pass and scores. Johnny Anderson. I'm not sure if that counts as an assist to himself or not. He was trying to alley-oop to his teammate. It bounced off the backboard. He got it and scored. Noonan playing with his 4 personal fouls, is in the game, and he gets fouled.
Yeah, Johnny Anderson picks up his second personal. And I think we have a timeout on the floor. 64-47, 9:32 left in this ball game. The Cougars are comfortably ahead, although the Williams Baptist is giving it the best shot they can. NAIA, when we play the right way, everyone rises. Because the right way isn't just about the rules of the game, it's about respect for the game and the culture it fosters. The NAIA takes the student part of student athletes seriously, balancing growth of the whole person with athletic achievement, because that's the right way to play. On the field, in the classroom, and within the community. The NAIA, college athletics the way it was meant to be. The NAIA reminds you that college sports do more than thrill and inspire us. They help prepare today's student athletes to be tomorrow's community leaders by teaching valuable skills like integrity, respect, responsibility, sportsmanship, and servant leadership, building character beyond the game.
All right, as we get back to action after that timeout, Benjamin Noonan will be at the free throw line. Oh, yeah, look at that. Dion Wesson tried to slip in to shoot it, and the official said, no, it's number 10, not number 1. Noonan makes the first one in a double bonus situation. Next shot is on its way, and good. 2 for 2 for Benjamin Noonan, who has saw limited minutes. The inbounds play to Max Rieger. He goes in. Back outside now, perimeter passing. Now they're moving the ball again. Comes on the near side to Rieger. Anderson to Rieger. Way beyond the arc. It's up, no good. Johnny Anderson with the rebound offensively. Keeps the ball alive. Clock melts under 9 to go in the game. A 15-point lead for Columbia College. Outside shot attempt from three-point range is no good. Missed by Marcellus Phillips. Wesson with a quick trigger, no good. Anderson pulls down the rebound. Johnny Anderson pushes the ball down the floor. Caleb Jones with the ball on his hip. Hands off to Rieger. Max runs point. A.J. Walker, the main point guard, has been on the bench with 4 personal fouls. Rieger goes in among the trees and scores. 2-point field goal, driving layup with defenders all over him, Max Rieger, for 2 more. Back up to a 17-point lead with 8 minutes to go in the contest. Noonan goes inside. Johnny Anderson, no, check that. It was Marcellus Phillips with the defense. Tipped the ball. Anderson with it at the top of the key. Hands off to Sasale. The ball is poked away from behind. As Sasale went by, Dion Wesson just poked the ball out, and sometimes you can think that's just a loss of the ball, but it was clear that Wesson punched it. All right. Substitutions in the game. Sasale comes in. Rieger's open from 3, lets it fly. Looked good, didn't go down though. The rebound to Williams Baptist. Ahead to Wilson. To Quinton, it's good. Quinton, the big man, runs the floor nicely, gets rewarded with the easy layup. Max Rieger. And a foul called. Rieger got his defender up in the air and then actually bent down to pass it, act like he was going to pass it, and the defender came down right on top of him. Was that Noonan? No.
Yeah, Marion Wilson gets his 3rd personal. It's the 8th team foul. So it'll be 1-and-1 shooting opportunity for the Cougars. 66-51. It's a 15-point lead. for the Cougars.
Max Rieger at the line. He'll shoot 1 and 1.
1-and-1 opportunity for Rieger. Needs to hit the front end in order to earn the bonus. Shot is on the way and good. 67-51, 7 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in this championship game. Rieger's next attempt. High arcing shot, perfect. Back up to a 17-point bulge. Every time you think Williams is making a run, it just gets right back to 15-17. And now they throw it away. Williams Baptist, Noonan went into Quinton. He fired it right back, but Noonan was going down to the corner, and he threw it right to his coach. Out of bounds.
It's a good play.
It was. Inbounds play for Columbia, leading by 17. Max Rieger brings the ball deliberately across the timeline, hands off to Sasale. Adam Sasale stops in the paint, puts it up and in. Nice shot. Driving layup attempt. It was blocked by Max Rieger on Wesson's shot. Now Rieger comes back the other way. Outside, Anderson, the big man, with a three offering. It's no good. The long rebound gathered in by Dion Wesson. Near side to Wilson. Three-pointer, it's good. Amarion Wilson. And those guys are capable of doing that, but that's one of the few times they've been that open.
Yeah.
And Wilson scored when he had the chance. 70-54, a 16-point differential.
Yeah, when I was running through some halftime stats, the stat I thought of the first half was at the 3-point behind the arc. The Williams Baptist shot 25% compared to 47% by the Cougars. They were 8 for 17 versus 2 for 8. It hasn't changed this half inning. They got that one. They've had a couple, and they had one from a far side. They've had a couple of beautiful looks, but they're just not going in. If they were, this game would be tight. I mean, and that would spark some. I think that would spark some fast breaks as well. So yeah.
But you cannot fault Williams Baptist for effort. They just continue to swarm on defense. I'm watching Rico Quinton, the big man, coming down the floor, and he's heavily braced on his right knee, and he's favoring that. Inbounds play executed. Sasale, bounce pass, goes inside. Rico Quinton contested the shot, and it didn't go in. Now it's stolen right back by Sasale. Max Rieger content to run a little clock. 6 minutes to go in this championship game. A 16-point lead for Columbia. Rieger stops in the paint, hands off to Sasale. Beautiful pass, but a foul was called. Beautiful pass inside, and it got into the hands of Washington, or of Caleb Jones. No, it'll be Goins at the line. Who was the foul on, Kevin?
It was against Jesse Washington. That's his fourth personal, and it's the 9th team foul. 5:46 left remaining in the game. 70-54.
Both teams in the double bonus situation the rest of the way. Another shot opportunity for Jamel Goins. He's had a really nice game. Shot on the way is good. 70-54, back to a 16-point Cougars lead. Inside. Wow. Quinton gets the basket. They called the foul on Jamil Goins. Boy, I did not see anything that resembled a touch there, but three-point opportunity for Rico Quinton, and he makes it. A.J. Walker back on the floor 5.5 minutes to go. He has 4 fouls. And now Dion Wesson on a reach. He's going to be called on his second foul. That's why he was being aggressive. He has fouls to give. Walker just came into the game, but he'll have 2 free throw opportunities in the double bonus situation. First one is up, soft off the front of the iron, no good. A rare miss for A.J. Walker from the free throw line. $14-point differential right now. Make it 15, 72-57. Williams Baptist quickly down the floor with the ball. Wilson on top to Noonan. Nice delivery pass. Easy basket for Rico Quinton. 72-59. A.J. Walker in the backcourt. Wesson all over him. Anderson gives it up on the far side to Caleb Jones. What a drive by Caleb Jones. He scores. 2-point field goal. Wesson tries to respond. His shot no good. Noonan with the offensive rebound and putback. Crashing the board big time. Noonan for 2. A.J. Walker brings it on the near side to Caleb Jones. To Goins. Walker. A.J. Walker loses his dribble. Out on top to Saseo. To Goins. Saseo. 4 on the shot clock. Saseo at desperation shot. It doesn't hit iron, and it's a shot clock violation. 4:16. We've got a timeout. 74-61. Columbia College with the 15-point lead, or check that 13-point lead.
There are a lot of us that have worked, 5 days now, 4 days now? We've forgotten, we've lost track of it. We've been here so long. But we've had a wonderful time. And those of us that are here, and we're tired, and we want to go home, but we want to tell you what a great time we've had here. The AMC Commissioner, Will Wolper, is here with his assistant, Bruna Niederkorn. They've done a fabulous job with this tournament. Mission University people, the athletic director, Darren Minders, the university president, Mark Milione, administration and faculty staff, including Jason Todd, Jolene Welch, Jeff Stewart, Randy Bates, and of course all the student workers that we appreciate. Our national anthem singers, Michaela Finks and Gary Collins. Our live stream announcers, Ray Adams, Michael Smith, and Kevin Carson. The people down here with me, the shot clock and instant replay man, Kelly Anderson. Operating the scoreboard, Brandon Smith. The official scorekeeper who never makes a mistake, Lacey Killingsworth. The official statisticians, they don't ever make mistakes either, Sally and Robert Vestal and Jared Brockman. I'd like to thank my assistants, mainly Jordan Douglas and Charlie Langston. I'm your public address announcer, Rick Chester. Thank you for everyone here at Mission University for making this visit such a nice time. Thank you all. Give them a hand.
Nice commendation by Rick Jester, the public address announcer, acknowledging the great job of hospitality here at Mission University and along with all of the other workers. A backdoor cut was trying to be executed, intercepted by Caleb Jones, who's had an outstanding game. It's a 13-point differential, 74-61. This is about as close as Williams Baptist has been in a long time. A.J. Walker, foul line right extended. Loses his dribble, needs some help. Gets it off to Goins. Now A.J., shot clock at 6. 5. They get it to Sasale. Shot hits iron, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say it was last touched. Oh, they called a foul on Columbia. Against Columbia.
Yes, that's against number 12, Caleb Jones. That's his third personal. It'll be 2 shots. 74-61, 3:35. Here's where they have to, he's got to start hitting them, right? When the clock stopped, you got to make these points.
Double bonus situation for Rico Quinton. First one is good. If he can hit this one, it will be an 11-point game, and that will be closer than these two teams have been since late in the first half. And he does it. 74-63. The ball quickly down the floor. Going to the hole was a driving Caleb Jones. His shot was rejected out of bounds by Rico Quinton. So at one end he's making baskets, at other ends he's getting blocks. Saseo with the basketball to A.J. Walker, out between the circles, guarded by Wesson. 74-63. Walker trying to shake his defender. And a foul is called. And so the shot clock had been all the way down. Did you see what it was when the foul was called?
I didn't. I think it's about 3.
I think it was 2, down to around 3. The foul was called against Dion Wesson, his third. Both teams in the double bonus. A.J. Walker to the stripe. Shot is up and good. A.J. Walker, the junior from St. Louis, playmaking guard, has been in a little foul trouble, but he's having an influence here at the end of this game. Next free throw is up and also good. 2 for 2 for A.J. Walker. 13-point lead for Columbia. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. The shot was blocked but kept alive. A 3-point offering on the way, no good. And they're going to say the ball was out of bounds off of Johnny Anderson. And I think he did have it. I thought maybe he was fouled, though, as he was pulled down to the ground. Exactly 3 minutes remaining in this championship game. Columbia leads 76-63, a 13-point advantage. And Gary Collins, the head of security here at Mission University and the national anthem singer, is out there cleaning up a wet spot. Our public address announcer made the same observation about Gary Collins. Inbounds play executed to Noonan. He goes inside with the left hand and scores. And that's what they've missed the whole game, was Benjamin Noonan and his ability to get to the rim. 11-point advantage, 76-65. Columbia with the ball. They're content to run a little clock, but they want to make sure they get good shots before the time elapses. Saseo with the 3-point shot. It's good. Big 3-pointer. That was a big play. The ball is blocked. Oh, they're going to call a foul. They call the foul on Caleb Jones. Boy, that was a clean block by Goins.
Yeah, it was. It looked pretty on that to me. 79-65. 2:19 left in the ball game. Yes, it is the 4th foul on Jones, and hopefully he can get a little bit closer here for their sake.
The shot was up and good to Jesse Washington. He's getting the Eagles back into this. Max Rieger comes back into the game. He's a good ball handler, and they want him handling the ball as well as shooting free throws. 2 for 2 from the free throw line for Jesse Washington. 67 for the Eagles. They try to trap. Anderson gets the ball, dribbles out of trouble. They get it to Max Rieger, who gives it to A.J. Walker. 2 minutes to go in this championship game. A.J. Walker, 9 on the shot clock. He goes to the rim, scores. Big time Walker with the field goal. He just went right in among the big men and scored with the left hand And we've got an 81-67 score with 1:53 to go. Columbia College leading in this championship game over Williams Baptist.
Yeah, I think the coach has to be drawing up some plays here and telling them we don't have time to spare, right? It's 14 points. They've been as close as 11 in the last minute or two. You know, a couple of good defensive stops if they can get, especially some inbound stops. I assume they'll go full court. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But the Cougars have to be feeling good.
Well, they've been running clock on each of their possessions, and then as the shot clock winds down, they've been able to score, and that can be a backbreaker when you run a lot of time and then it still end up scoring. And so back to action. Wilson with the ball. Gives it up to Wesson. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound gathered in by Max Rieger. He gives it to A.J. Walker. They're trying to set up a trap. And the ball is almost stolen and is by Noonan. Ahead, and a slam dunk by Jesse Washington. We're within 11. 1:23 to go. A.J. Walker is fouled. Oh, that's by Noonan. And Noonan has been part of this comeback, but he just picks up his fifth personal foul.
Yeah, and that's an unfortunate foul because he was backed into him.
Well,
Noonan was
he was having to get the ball.
right. I get it. I understand. That's tough. Noonan tried to back away. 1:19 left in the ball game. 81-69. Noonan is out, and so we have a double shooting opportunity here for the Cougars.
A.J. Walker steps to the stripe for two. It's up and good. Back to a 13-point lead, 82-69. The head coach for Columbia, Thomas Brock, tells his team to back out of the lane. He doesn't want any unnecessary fouls. Second shot is also good to A.J. Walker. Wilson quickly down the floor with it. Crossover dribble, tries to create. Shoots from 15, no good. Anderson with the rebound. Gives it up to A.J. Walker. 1:05 to go in the game. 13-point lead for Columbia. They can feel it. Rieger touches it for a moment. Back to A.J. Walker. The coach tells him to bring it out between the circles. 10 on the shot clock, 50 on the game clock. A.J. Walker again goes in the paint. Sasale with a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound to Anderson. And Johnny Anderson wisely pulls it out. 15 on the shot clock on the reset. 34 seconds on the game clock. A.J. Walker will be called for a travel. So with 27 seconds remaining, Williams Baptist will get the ball. It's a 14-point Columbia lead. Picked up by Wesson. No fouls, the coach yelled. Wesson able to score uncontested. Clock stops at 21 seconds. Inbounds play to A.J. Walker. 83-71. 12-point difference. 9 seconds. 6 seconds. Columbia's celebrating on the court. And there's the game. The champions of the Midwest, the American Midwest Conference. Final score, 83-71. Kevin Carson, that was a good ball game. Even though it got one-sided for a while, Williams Baptist just kept making runs, getting within, looked like striking distance. But boy, Columbia flexed every time they needed to and pulled it back out.
Yeah, hats off to Columbia. Any team in the nation would like to have a Max Rieger as their number 6. I mean, A.J. Walker had to go out with foul trouble, and boy, Rieger came in and he just did outstanding. Yeah, good stuff.
15 for Jamil Goins, 14 for Adam Sasso, 17 for Max Rieger, 10 for Caleb Jones, and 16 for A.J. Walker.
As we watch them celebrate putting their name in the championship line, let me just go over a couple of important players here for Williams Baptist. With double figures, 10 points for Jesse Washington, 13 points for Marion Wilson, and then with 18 points each, Rico Quinton, the big guy, and then 18 points for Dion Wesson. So they end up shooting at 41% for the game, but they never improved their three-point shots. They were still 25% for the game. So that's hard to win a game in a championship in the NAIA with that. What about the Columbia Cougars? Well, it looks fantastic. Multiple players in double figures, 2 with 8 each, Caleb Jones and Johnny Anderson, and then 14 points for Adam Sassoli, 16 points for A.J. Walker, and then with 17 each, the leading scorers of the game would be Jamil Goins. He started, of course, and 17 points for Matt Rieger, the number 6 guy. They ended up shooting 43% from the floor, 40% from behind the arc. And then 80% from the line. So really a balanced scoring attack all the way around. Great defense in terms of rebounds. Really, Columbia just had a few extra than Williams. So it was a pretty balanced game. I think the key stat of the whole game is behind the arc, 25% versus 40%. That's the big deal.
And Kevin, you used the word balance in explaining Columbia's team. Every game they played in this tournament, it's had 4 or 5 or 6 guys in double figures. None that are just blowout leaders like we see in some games where somebody puts up 40, but a lot of them in that 17, 18, and it's impressive when you have that kind of balanced attack, even when you go to your bench.
Congratulations. Come pick up the championship trophy and banner.
As they get the banner and the trophy, congratulations. They are the birth from the American Midwest Conference to the national tournament, which is excellent. We congratulate them.
And Kevin, we probably should make the acknowledgement that it's a double championship for Columbia. The ladies team victorious in the earlier game, going to 30-1 on the season, and the Cougars from Columbia victorious 76-49. No, we've got numbers all over this sheet. I don't know what I wrote. I think that was a previous game. But the Cougars on the ladies' side victorious, and the men of Columbia College also victorious in the championship. And so 30-1 for the Cougars with the ladies' schedule. The men have gone, their record goes to 28-3, and they'll be going to the National NAIA tournament representing the American Midwest Conference. Both teams from Columbia College, the champions again.
Yeah, it's impressive all the way around. Great day for Columbia. We congratulate them. You and I have watched a lot of ball, and certainly these two teams, for one school, you could rejoice in that anytime, anywhere. So good stuff.
Be gone with you. Is that what you're telling me?
Take it all.
Just be gone with you. I heard you.
There's some there, too.
Oh, yeah. I can do that. Are you interviewing anybody after this?
All right, 83-71. They're getting ready to take a few pictures. They're going to start cutting down nets in just a moment. A lot of fans out taking pictures. We rejoice after a great tournament. We've had a full Thursday, full Friday, Saturday, and then today. And Columbia comes out. Columbia comes out on top both in the women's and the men's brackets. So congratulations to the Eagles. And Williams Baptist played in both games as well, and congratulations to them. The ladies, on the ladies bracket, the Williams Baptist Eagles do get an automatic berth to the national tournament. So out of our championship Monday, we have 3 teams heading to the national tournaments, 2 girls, 1 guys. Williams Baptist, of course, they were the 3 seed, so they may have to wait and see if they can get an at-large. We'll see what happens there. But we congratulate each one of these teams. Great sportsmanship, fantastic play all the way around today. Really, the kind of championship Monday you want.
And Kevin, we also want to thank Mission University that hosted this conference tournament and did such an outstanding job at every turn to get all of the logistics lined out. It just was a pretty impressive accomplishment for Darren Minders, the athletic director here at Mission U, the president, Mark Melioni, and we're just happy to be part of it and glad that we could bring you all the play-by-play and color action on the live stream. But it was an outstanding tournament. We're glad you joined us. Again, one more time, we say congratulations to Columbia College, both the ladies' side and the men's side, regional champions in the American Midwest Conference. And that was that's just another feather in the cap of Columbia that's kind of dominated this conference. They've been, both men and women, played very, very well for a number of years now.
Yeah, no doubt. Yep, no doubt. Hats off to Columbia. We really just a joy today to watch them, watch their coaches, watch their players. You and I appreciate good basketball. We always appreciate better students. And the student athletes tonight on all 4 teams, just outstanding. So really, we sign off with just a delightful day. Good basketball and good job for Columbia.
Well, thank you, Kevin Carson, for the great assistance tonight. And this is Ray Adams for this Mission University Conference Tournament host. We're glad that you were able to join us. And we'll look forward to next time. And hopefully you'll be able to follow the national tournament for the NAIA with Columbia College representing our conference very, very well. So until next time, this is Ray Adams and Kevin Carson saying good night, everybody. Hope you have a great evening. Be safe out there.